But I suppose we ought to give you the news of what happening. I hope you don't follow this sort of stuff closely, so we'll just give you the thumbnail sketch. And I like this story because I hate computers and bureaucracies. And bureaucracies failed with computers. So the old way they used to do it in Iowa is everybody would get on the phone from all their precincts around this mostly rural state, and they'd call up and they'd give the results. And somebody would write them down, and then they'd tabulate them, and they'd release them. And have the results fairly early in the evening, and somebody'd go out and give a speech and say we won, and some other people would drop out and that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. But they decided they'd get all fancy and everything like that and do it on a computer and have apps. So everybody had these apps that they could just upload their information to and that sort of thing, except for nobody took the time to get the apps downloaded to their phones and make sure they worked, and most people's phones said it won't accept that app, and people who could get the app on their phone, they would upload it and the information wouldn't show up, and all this different sort of stuff. And then they had done away with the old system that worked fine. They did away with the old system, so if you tried to call in, there was nobody to call to. Right. So people would call in and be on hold for hours and hours and hours, and finally just say, "Screw it, I'm going to bed." And
which is a reasonable reaction. Honestly,
I heard so many results on various. I heard on NPR on the radio. I saw it on MSNBC. People were tweeting them out. Hey, I got the results right here in my precinct. If I could call anybody, here they are. They put a picture of them.
Right,
up
I can
on the
tell
Twitter.
the entire world. There's only one person on Earth I can't tell. That's the guy who's supposed to hear it.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
I know. I just find that hilarious.
Oh, I know it.
And wherever you work, you've been through this sort of thing with the new software for your company.
Well, that and old Bernie had demanded, he and his people had demanded, we need multiple layers of voting. The initial vote, the secondary vote, and then the final caucus result, blah, 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 to make sure we don't get screwed again. So that further complicated the mess, but...
So seeing government fail with bureaucracies and new ideas and stuff like that and thinking they're smarter than everybody else, I love seeing that because it boosts my side.
Wow, everybody's got just a little bit of delight in this. That's good. Everybody has something to love.